The Government Accountability Office has done an analysis into Scott Pruitt's spending. They specifically looked at that soundproof phone booth that he built in his government office. He spent $43,000 on it. Was that the right thing to do, or did he break some laws? Well, according to the GAO, the $43,000 soundproof phone booth Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Scott Pruitt installed in his office last year violated federal spending laws. The GAO General Counsel said the agency failed to notify lawmakers that it was exceeding the $5,000 limit for agency heads to furnish, redecorate, or otherwise make improvements to their offices. The agency also violated the federal Anti-Deficiency Act because EPA obligated appropriated funds in a manner specifically prohibited by law. Now, Scott Pruitt's response to all this criticism is, it's necessary for me to be able to do my job. Like, he's the head of the EPA. No other head of the EPA has ever needed a soundproof phone booth in their office. In fact, they have soundproof booths for employees that need it. It's just not in his office. He would just have to walk into another room to use it. By the way, $43,000 to build a phone booth. I don't care if it's the most soundproof booth ever. $43,000? I feel like some contracted employees here, contracted businesses here might have taken advantage of the situation.
Yeah, look, I don't know how much construction costs in Washington. I'm not surprised by that. What I care a lot more about is why did he want that booth? But let me give you a little further context here as well. So a lot of the government offices have what is called a sensitive compartmented information facility, known as a SCIF. So if you are the head of the EPA and for some reason you have to take a top secret call, it's a little hard to conjure up a reason why you would need to do that, let alone so regularly that you need to have a phone booth in your office to do it. But there could be some, hey, the Chinese have attacked, making up something, Al-Qaeda attacked.
I have a perfect example. When you're hitting up your homies in Morocco and you're trying to convince them to purchase some liquefied natural gas from the United States because your homies in the US let you stay in their condo for like $50 a night. Yeah, maybe that.
That might be the real reason.
Yeah.
But like the scenario you can conjure for a real need to do this is Al-Qaeda's attacked us with anthrax. You're the head of the Environmental Protection Agency. I got to tell you all about it. So go down 2 floors to this compartment, and we're going to do a call on this. But that was exceedingly rare, right? And when the Inspector General or the GAO General Counsel in this case looked at it, they said this phone booth is not even certified as a SCIF. So he can't even use it for that reason.
I can't with this guy.
So no, look, to Anna's point, understand why he wants a sound booth. I mean, when Ben Carson wants a $31,000 dining room table, as he himself basically explained, my wife wanted a nice table, right? Nobody wants a nice sound booth. That's not a thing that exists unless you're doing a radio show, right? Do you want a soundproof phone booth? Why? To make illicit calls. Calls to your donors, your previous donors, to your future donors, calls to the industry you do not want traced, including by the government. If you go into the room that they have for you, those calls are probably recorded. You don't want that call recorded. That's why you set up your own phone booth so you can do dirty deals, because that's who Scott Pruitt is. He's dirty through and through, and now he's broken a law. But under the Trump administration, it's not the bug, that's the feature. He'll probably be rewarded rather than punished.
Exactly. I don't think there will be any consequences for him, but it is interesting to see a government organization look into this and find that he did break laws.
You just watched the video by the Young Turks, the home of the revolution. If you'd like to get the full show, come join us and become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.